What's going on, guys? How the hell are you? Welcome back to Dove's Movie Reviews. Today's movie I'll be talking about Annihilation. Not Mortal Kombat Annihilation. Just Annihilation. Annihilation is directed by the guy who did Ex Machina. So the story to Annihilation is, I don't know. It's kind of convoluted, but I'll try my best. Natalie Portman is a biologist who signs up for an expedition to go into this unknown area that people call the Shimmer. I know it sounds scary, right? Which is a big colourful wall. And it shows up in the middle of nowhere, and scientists are trying to figure out what's inside it. Is it isolation, and what does it want? So now Natalie Portman, Jennifer Jason Leigh, and Tessa Thompson, and some other actors to go inside and find out what it is. So now we have ourselves a sci-fi movie. So now let's talk about the likes and the dislikes. So the first thing that I like is the movie looks fantastic. This place that they are trapped in is beautiful to look at. You'll hear a lot of critics say that. I am not the only one saying this. A lot of other people will think the same thing. The second thing I like is there was one scene where I was like, okay, that is cool. And that scene was in the trailer. That is a crocodile attack scene. Don't know why I liked it so much. It is probably because I like crocodile movies. Explains why I like Lake Placid and Rogue so much. The third thing I like is the performances were good. Natalie Portman and the rest of the crew, they did a fair job. I will say they did a good job. But them as characters, yeah, that's a negative, Ghost Rider. Yeah, I was attached to a couple of them. But for the most part, I was attached to the concept. But for the most part, they were forgettable. We are finished talking about the likes, now let's talk about the dislikes. The first thing I didn't like is the movie is very slow. It has a slow build up, and the ending dragged on for way too long. I was like, hurry up and wrap up the movie. That's the only thing I didn't like was the pacing. Annihilation asked very, what's the word I'm looking for here, profound questions. It asked questions about biology, psychology. What is life? What is the meaning of annihilation? These are the type of questions that this movie questions. If that makes any sense, because I'm pretty sure the way I just said it makes it confusing for you guys. But like I said at the beginning of this video, I'm trying with this review. It's a very hard movie to talk about, because you need to understand science and biology. But the movie has a good point for all these questions. So now I think it's about time I go ahead and give you my rating for Annihilation. Yeah, that was a little bit too dramatic the way I said Annihilation. My rating for Annihilation is enjoyable. Because the movie is entertaining and it's visually beautiful to look at. And it's not a terrible movie, I just have my dislikes with this movie. Because that's how I do my reviews, I talk about the likes and dislikes. And then to wrap it up, I give you my ratings. Just the way I do my YouTube channel, it's live, people. So I don't hate it, it's just kind of slow. It's a bit of a slow burn movie, but it has enjoyment in it for sure. So now I think it's about time I go ahead and bring my Annihilation movie review to an end, guys. My name is Dove's Movie Reviews, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you next movie review.